Kennedy, and he has a lot to say to everyone out there watching. He's going to be on Wrestling with Savage. Stop yelling so much. Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling? I'm excited. You're watching this. This is Mr. Kennedy taking a chop from Savage. He just gave me a nice stiff one. Nice stiff one. Oh, solid. So I appreciate you, brother.
You're watching Wrestling with Savage, the best late night wrestling show in the world.
I say you are listening to Wrestling with Savage, the best podcast in the history of podcasts.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, Roger, you live by the champ. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage, SmackDown. Hold the title, this is Wrestling with Savage. What?
Because they are the best tag team in the world. Tag team.
Be my honor to be a guest on your show.
Christmas Bully Ray. Good job, Savage. It's the best hat in pro wrestling. Can't get a fucking Raw man yet. Raw fuck.
It's MDK and Wrestle with Savage all fucking day.
Okay. We got over here.
Well, what do we got over here? Have your cake and eat it too.
Look at any.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, Roger, you live by the champ. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage, SmackDown. Hold the title, this is Wrestling with Savage.
Wrestling with Savage begins now.
Yes, Wrestling with Savage does begin now. Welcome everybody to Wrestling with Savage, and tonight it's going to be probably just Savage because nobody wants to come through. So I'm going to make a special exception tonight. I'm going to go ahead and drop that link in the chat. If you want, you go ahead and copy and paste that into your little browser over there. And if you want to come and be on the Wrestling with Savage show, now is your chance to come let us all know what you thought about AEW, which is why I'm here. Shout out to Tantalizing Tony in the house. We appreciate you. We appreciate anybody else that's going to be in the chat. I don't even know. I might be just talking to myself the rest of the night. But tonight was AEW Dynamite. It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. It's time for professional wrestling, hard-hitting action. This was coming to you live from Texas. MJF actually went on to kick off the night tonight with his opening match against Konosuke Takeshita. And I was kind of surprised by this, but I didn't mind it. And the way that the night played out, it made perfect sense because tonight was all about MJF. Tonight was all about MJF. This was a beautiful demonstration of how good a professional wrestling champion can be. This is one of the best efforts that I've ever seen from a professional wrestler as a champion. Like, honestly, to me, this might be the best performance overall, minute to minute, segment to segment from an actual champion that I've personally seen in the last 20 years. And I'm not even joking right now when I say that. This entire night, and it was all set up by this segment last week where they were fighting in the back. And then we get the match and we wait a week for it. And you know what? It was worth the wait because the match was an absolute banger. Takeshita going right after MJF with hammering shots on the top rope. Now the rising knee. MJF with a beautiful takedown and clobbering knee shots to the arm. Now the arm drag into the turnbuckle from MJF. MJF with another driving takedown. Now the hammerlock DDT. The cover looked absolutely gorgeous. Everything they did in the ring tonight looked gorgeous. Takeshita with two beautiful running boots. Shout out to Mick Thomason. We appreciate you being here, my friend. If you want to come on the show tonight, the link is in the chat. You go ahead and come on and let us know what you thought about AEW. But right now, we are talking about Takeshita. We are talking about MJF and the hard-hitting action. Takeshita with the two beautiful running boots, and he goes for a third one that gets countered with a roll-up from MJF. Takeshita then hits the brainbuster, gets the cover, kick out. MJF goes for the pile driver. Takeshita counters and hits his own pile driver, and now the deadlift German suplex. MJF rolls out, now back in. Takeshita kicking the shit out of MJF in the ribs. Fans chanting, "You deserve it," to MJF. Takeshita goes to the top rope, and MJF runs into the ropes, making Takeshita basically take a low blow on the turnbuckle. Now MJF going for a back suplex. Takeshita counters with a crazy clothesline. Now MJF up with his own super forearm Beautiful looking forearm, by the way, folks. Both men trading shots, fierce and furious. MJF also landed on his feet during that clothesline that hit Takeshita. Basically, Takeshita hits a clothesline on MJF at the top of the rope, and then MJF goes flipping off the top rope, lands on his feet, hits Takeshita with a thrust kick, and that was all before that other beautiful sequence even took place. MJF now with the South of the Earth armbar. Takeshita gets out of it now. Back in the ring, MJF used the ref to get one up on Takeshita. Starts driving his knee into the shoulder. Takeshita goes for the knee drop on the arm. Takeshita dodges. MJF with a right hand. Both men now trading shots. Takeshita lands the crazy spinning power bomb. And now an even more gorgeous running knee to the face, covering a kick out by MJF. Takeshita was busted open in this match. MJF just laying in shot after shot. Now we get Bryan Danielson runs down to help Takeshita after all this craziness happened. What happened basically is Takeshita he goes for a springboard senton Tamiso. Nobody was home. South of the Earth back on. Takeshita was fighting it, struggling, crawling. MJF shifts gears, bridging the South of the Earth, and it's over. Maxwell Jacob Friedman wins the match by submission, but not before just absolutely destroying Takeshita, getting him busted open. What's going on, Tony? Tony, did you watch AEW tonight? Obviously, you watched the whole thing, I know.
Listen.
Listen.
First of all, thanks for having me. I can't stay long, but I saw that you sent me an invite. I got to jump in real quick.
Yeah, man. Give me your overall take on Dynamite, man.
Other than the women's match, I think it was solid 8.5, man.
Okay, you're going with the numbers, man. That shit just gets a straight up thumbs up for me. But as far as MJF performance, would you agree that was one of the best performances, minute to minute, segment to segment, that we've seen from a world champion in maybe 20 years?
Let me tell you right now, MJF sold me tonight. MJF sold me tonight because I doubted MJF as champion. He sold me tonight. Takeshita, I don't know if we pronounce his name. He is a star.
I think it's Konosuke Takeshita.
Konosuke. Oh, I got dog.
Konosuke Takeshita. Or you can call him Take a Shitta if you're
I don't want to do that to the guy. Great match. Great show from a champion to open the show. And Richie called it, by the way. Richie
he did right before. Yeah.
He called that. But very impressed with his wrestling, with his mic skills, with the whole Danielson thing. I think it's a great. Love you too, mate. I think it's a Hey, Jake the Travel.
Jake is always here.
I haven't seen you, my buddy. Good to see you, my bro. I'm impressed with the AEW right now. I wish the ratings weren't so low, but I'm impressed with them, with what they're doing.
I think that's going to change, though, with the ratings. And once people really get an idea of what's going on here and the kind of storytelling they're missing out on, because tonight was masterful storytelling on a lot of different fronts, not just with MJF. For me, I give MJF credit, and the reason he sold you is because the dude got you got your money's worth tonight. Tony Khan got his money's worth tonight from MJF. That man was all over the place.
Agreed.
Commentary, interfering in matches, coming out segments in the back, promos in the back, literally telling everybody that, he had his girlfriend that he loved. He loved her, Tony. He loved that girl. But he had no problem taking her unconscious body and putting it in the driver's seat so that the police wouldn't know that he was driving the car. That's the kind of man that is wearing that gold right now. And he doesn't even care if you know about it. He wants you to know that he's a jerk.
You gotta love it.
He's committed, man.
You gotta love it.
What was your favorite part of the night, though, overall?
Oh, man, let me tell you. The trios match was incredible. Incredible.
Every match tonight was incredible, except the women's match, because it was too short.
It was short.
It was just a squash match.
The botch messed me up. But what the Elite can do, and let me tell you something. AR Fox and Top Flight are stars, man.
Dude, they all are. That match, it started off a little slow, but then when AR Fox got going and he went on that crazy barrage of offense, just whooping everybody's ass by himself, yeah, that's when he sold me. I believe in AR Fox now.
Yeah, I do too. I think they're all good. But the ending match, new tag team champions, the Guns.
Absolutely bonkers, man. That even happened. Yeah, I got screenshots of all that shit, man. It was a wild night. Way to really end the night. Real shout out, happy birthday to Penta. It was his birthday on the 5th. Big Show just had his birthday. What is this guy up to? We didn't see him tonight. We're probably going to see him on Rampage. He's up to no good. But yeah, happy birthday to the Big Show.
You should have Bobby. Big Bucks.
Look at Hobbs right there. Now, why is this man still on dark? Can you tell me why that man is still on dark, Tony?
I guess they're still figuring out what to do with him.
They're saving him. He's like the dark horse, man.
You said birthdays?
Yeah.
Really? You said birthdays?
Birthdays. We got a birthday boy?
21 today.
21?
This
guy.
My
God. So you should get 21 chops.
Oh, whoa.
Nah. Happy birthday, though. Happy birthday, man.
21 today. Big Bucks Bobby. Still broke Bucks Bobby, in my opinion. But, hey, what can you say,
Anthony Corso usually would be on us on this show tonight, but apparently he wants to watch tonight. He doesn't want to talk AEW. I'm kind of surprised because AEW tonight, there's a lot to talk about.
It was fire.
This was one of the best. To me, it's hard for me to say that this wasn't the best episode of Dynamite so far this year. Minute to minute.
I agree. I just worry.
Every match was fire except the one.
I think they booked Jamie Hayter wrong. She's booked wrong.
No, 100%. Like, if you're going to make her the women's world champion, let her have matches that are worthy of a world champion, And
you got to
get champion should have like a squash match like that. And then you're just going to kill Bunny for what?
And not to mention, you got to get away from Britt.
She's still out there tonight. She was still out there tonight.
You can't hang out with Britt, man. You got to make a name for yourself. You got to get out there by yourself, Jamie. I don't know how they're booking.
Did that shock you? Because look at these fans. These fans look depressed, Tony.
Well, I thought we see a title change tonight, but I thought that Billy Gunn would turn.
Yeah, I thought he was too. I kind of like that he stayed true to his word, because now he can go back to his kids peacefully. Be like, look, I love you guys, but those are my sons, and I got to work it out with them. And now they're going to go up against them, but this time Billy's going to be on their side.
You think so?
I think so, yeah. Maybe not right away, but I think that's eventually, wouldn't that happen? I mean, it's your kids. Why wouldn't you want to go back with your kids? And now they got the gold?
Personally, honestly, if my kids were jerks, I would side with the people that were cool. So,
Maybe. Okay, I could see that. Well, I could also see just another flip title turn. Who knows? How do we know they claim don't win the titles back next week?
They might win. I think they win back at Revolution.
Revolution, yeah. For
it's
sure.
better if the baby faces chase to the pay-per-view.
They just want to add some numbers to those stats right there. 2-time champs, 3-time champs. That's just the way that business goes, man. But yeah, you're right. The Guns tonight, that was the surprise of the night. It didn't really shock me, but I wasn't expecting it. I thought the claim were just going to go over and that was going to be that. But no. Tony said, let's put the straps on him tonight. There you see the reason why this all happened. That shot to the head. And the match was very well played out, man. They had good storytelling. I was happy with the results. It gives them some rub. They stay bad. It's good shit.
Wow. What is happening here?
What is happening? I don't know. You tell me, man.
I put up a short for the AEW Tag Team Champions.
Mm-hmm.
It got 1,000 views already.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that's all it takes.
Wow.
You just actually doing it is the hard part. The views, they just come now.
The shorts are hard.
They're not hard. You just, dude, you know what the problem is? We're tired. We're lazy. We're tired. We've been grinding. Tomorrow, I got to wake up early so I can do everything I got to do. And then I got to make sure that I get out of the house by 3:30. Because you know who's going to be waiting for me at 4 o'clock tomorrow? Alpha is going to be waiting for me at a nice Greek restaurant I'm taking him to. I'm going to break bread with him. And it's going to be an honor to sit down and have food with an actual member of the bloodline.
He's a good dude.
I can't wait. I'm looking forward to that.
He's a good man.
Oh, dude. Yeah, we're going to be talking hopefully some business about BPW. Some big news coming up. I'm really hyped for his federation, man. I think it's going to rock.
You should be. I have a lot of inside news, So I knew Tyson was coming a long time ago. I just didn't release it.
I'm excited about that. I never met him.
Yeah, he's a good dude. Alpha, BP. So look, there's a couple federations I mess with. Of course, BPW is one of them. Of course, you know Wrestling Is Now win with the SAT guys.
Yeah, they're gonna do good things too, man.
Oh, wait till you see what we got happening. I just saw. I can't give up. I'll talk to you.
right.
I'll talk to you. No, I'll talk to you. I can't say it here. I'll tell you off camera. There's some big things happening.
There's big things happening everywhere right now as far as wrestling goes.
Oh man, the wrestling's booming right now.
It's crazy.
Look, you just before I leave, because I can't stay on, I gotta go to bed. But I want to tell you, bro. You heard my rant on my show about
Absolutely.
I want to tell you this.
Most of them. I catch most of them.
I just want to tell you because when we talk, because we have the same circle of people. We coincide, correlate, talk to. I don't want you to ever hear anything about me that's not coming from my own mouth about you.
Oh, I don't listen to anything. Don't even worry about that. I don't listen to anyone.
I'm just saying, because
I'm very careful with the things I take in and listen to. And usually when people come at you with nonsense, that's what it usually is. It's like, there's no reason for it other than some dumb agenda you have. Or I'm only worried about my agenda.
I'm very happy for you. I'm very proud of what you're doing. Honest to God, I can't lie. You listen. If I'm telling you this, it's the truth. You got more energy than me.
I'm running out of it though. It's catching up to me, God.
Bro, you're doing
God
a great
knows.
job. I envy your energy. I love your passion. I'm seriously, bro. I'm not just saying.
Sometimes the well runs dry though. You got to refuel.
Of course,
a couple of days.
I'm in that hole right now where I'm just.
And I'm catching up. I got about 16 years on you, 17 years on you.
Yeah.
So I mean, when I get to your age, I mean,
50. I'm 54, so it's not
I
easy.
might tap out well before you, sir.
No, I'm gonna tap off right now in about 5 seconds. But I'm just saying though. So you're doing a great job, and your numbers are gonna come. And
I'm not
just
worried.
Just so you know, I hope you think I haven't been inviting you because of anything you did. It's just that and trust me, because I love you as a coach too. But I'm keeping my, and just so you know, you're in my circle. You're my dude.
When you need it, I'm there, man.
I'm keeping my circle very small between you, Ricky, All About Wrestling Podcast.
I do the same thing, man. My circle
and Graves, after that, I'm just,
I'm keeping my circle very small because I don't have room for too much more time for other things in my life right now. I'm so content with everything I got going on right now, and I'm on such a kind of schedule. Like, trying to make new friends is great sometimes, but it also takes up more time of your life that unfortunately sometimes we don't have.
Right.
I just don't have the time, man.
Nah, it's tough, bro, with family. But listen, let me not hijack stream. Look,
AEW
hijack
it. I don't give a shit.
was fire tonight. I think the show was solid. They need to piggyback off this. The problem is Rampage. Rampage is such a downer. And it not being live with the spoiler stuff, it just kills it.
Yeah.
They got to make Rampage live or just cancel Rampage.
I'm hoping they're headed to a 2-hour Rampage. So this way, because they have a lot of talent, man, that isn't getting TV time.
What they should do then, see.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what you can even do. Oh,
well, what you could do is simple, man. The house shows can be live sometimes. Do the house shows as Rampage. Why can't the house show be a Rampage?
Yo, I would love that. Like, do like a Saturday night's main event. Like,
yeah. Why does Rampage have to be? I think Rampage should be like maybe different every couple of weeks. Like 1 week it's on a Saturday, 1 week it might be on a Sunday.
I think Saturday night would be better than a Friday night anyway. I think it would do better.
Absolutely.
Or even Saturday morning.
No, I've
Back
been saying
in the day.
The fact that there is no wrestling content on Saturday morning at all, in general, like no WWE superstars.
Remember that? I love that.
How hyped would that? I mean, that's all we had back then, though.
Oh, I couldn't wait for superstars.
52 weeks a year, they were there for you.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following. Oh my God!
Bobby the Brain, Gorilla Monsoon.
Yes.
That's where I go back. I make time for them because I like to go back and watch old school commentary, man. I love even dude, when Vince and Jesse were on commentary, man.
Oh, yeah. Look, let me get out of here. Anthony, what's up, man? Good to see you.
How are you? Good.
Anthony made it on the show tonight.
I'm going to get out of here because I got to be up at 5.
All right, no problem. Appreciate you coming on, man. Help me kill some time on the air, man.
You always have me, and I respect you very much, and I appreciate what you're doing, man.
Hey, you can come on the air anytime, man. If listen, even if the day comes where Savage is one of the greatest world-renowned managers of all time, and I'm making the big money. I ain't going to forget about Anthony Loves Wrestling. I'm not going to forget about the tantalizing one, Tony. You guys will have ringside seats at WrestleMania, even if I have to pay for it out of my own damn pocket.
Well, just for the record, if you know this, if you're on one side of the ring at WrestleMania, I'll definitely be on the other side of the ring as managing someone else as well, because I can't let you get all the shine, bro.
No, not at all, man. You know, man, I'm going to go for my one run. I just want my one moment, man. You know what I mean? Like, if I had my one moment and then I fell down and tripped my leg and, got hurt or something, I wouldn't care, because I have my one little moment.
It's coming, trust me. Your moment's coming. Stick with Alpha. It's coming, trust me.
I hope so. I'm going to work hard, though, but that's what it takes. You got to work hard.
You deserve it, man. You deserve it, man. You're going to get it, trust me. Let me get out of here, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. Hey, guys, don't forget to, if you're new, subscribe to Savage. Hit the like, hit the notification bell so you know when Savage is going live. And you know what I'm saying, guys. As always, do as I do best, and that's, I'm out of here. Stay tantalized.
Stay tantalizing, guys. Everybody go subscribe to Tantalizing Tony right now. We appreciate him being here. So, Anthony, you ready to get into this AEW?
Yeah.
What'd you think of the MJF match?
Like I said, I didn't get to watch it. I was at the work thing tonight.
You didn't watch any of it? Okay, so let's I'll quickly go over MJF with you.
I mean,
so basically last week you had this was the card for Dynamite. And then last week, obviously, we had some beef between MJF and Takeshita, which led into this matchup right here. The match was an absolute banger. MJF beat the hell out of him. Takeshita beat the hell out of him. Crazy shots, spots. Takeshita did a clothesline off the top rope, and MJF went flying off the top rope, did a backflip, landed on his feet, and then hit Takeshita with a sweet chin music that looked gorgeous. And then, of course, he's over here doing the backbreaker. He gets the diamond ring out and actually busts up Takeshita. Takeshita was like bleeding. Beautiful springboard by Takeshita right there. Hey, the end of the day, MJF got the win with the Salt of the Earth. He did his little submission. But you see right there how Takeshita's busted open. That's from the Dynamite diamond ring. So MJF did that, and then he got out of there. But he was like limping a little bit because Takeshita kind of fucked him up. But it was a banger of a match, and much more to come. We got a call from Samoa Joe. Did you see this?
Nah.
No? Okay, real quick. Samoa Joe's your rightful TNT champion, he says. Darby, I will say this. You're a worthy adversary, but you know who is not? It's you, Wardlow. I've taken your championship. What more do you want me to take from you? Says Samoa Joe. So very good promo. And then this leads into the worst match of the night. And it was the worst match of the night because Jamie Hayter wasn't booked properly. And the Bunny just gets squashed. I don't like it. Jamie with a big shoulder blocks to kick things off. Moments later, Bunny with a leg chokehold against the ropes. Ref makes her break it up. Bunny going for a suplex now to the outside from the apron. Jamie hits the counter suplex. Bunny with a knee to the face and then a neck breaker on the apron. Action to the outside as the Bunny hits the snap suplex on Hayter. During the break, both ladies very physical, kicking the hell out of each other. Hayter then comes in with a nasty suplex. Now the ripcord on the Bunny, and the match is just over, Anthony. Like that. That was it. She just hits one suplex that was good, the ripcord, and
see, I saw some of the highlights on Instagram. This is going to be the same thing that I'm going to say until Tony fixes this. He has to book this women's division better than he is, because that's his biggest problem is the women's division and the way he books it.
Jakey Bakey in the house, John Gilcher in the house, Johannes in the house. We got a lot of people in the house. Anthony was in the house. All About Wrestling, Eric Douglas. What's going on, guys? We appreciate you. But yeah, the Hayter match, what are you going to do, man? I wasn't a big fan of this match. It ended too fast. You shitted on the Bunny for absolutely no reason. But Hayter did end up looking really good tonight. She got the win. And for some reason, Britt Baker still has to come out here and be a part of this. Makes no sense to me. But, I'd rather see her wrestle. She doesn't need to come out and get these
I have a funny feeling that we're going to see a turn soon from her. She's going to turn on Hayter.
Probably. Yeah, I could see that. But right now we got to talk about this new faction over here that apparently Saraya thinks she's like part of NWO now, and she can just start spray painting on talent, and, calling them losers. Good job, baby girl. They're talking trash to Jamie Hayter, saying you won, but like everyone else in AEW, you're a loser. Come here and look at her. Here comes the librarian. I don't even know if that's what they're still calling her. I think it is. They just beat on her. Tony Storm hits her in the back, and now Paige has the spray can, sprays the big L for the loser that she is. I don't know, man. I'm not a big fan of this storyline. I'm not a big fan of this gimmick. I think there's cooler things she could be doing than this. It doesn't come off across as authentic. You know, I feel like she's.
But that's another thing that you need to stop doing is making these characters, you know, like Saraya, she's not a heel.
Yeah.
She's not a natural heel. She's more of a natural babyface. Tony Khan is doing what Vince McMahon was doing before he had to leave because of the lawsuit. He's doing exactly what Vince McMahon is doing, forcing. He did it with Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is not a heel. Some wrestlers are not heels.
Yeah, but what else is he going to do, really? Because everybody's just booing her, even when they're trying to make her a baby face. You know what I mean?
Let the crowd make the turn. Don't force the turn with the wrestler. That's the point.
I don't feel that's the. I don't agree with you 100% there, because I kind of feel like the crowd kind of did dictate that, because she came out the first time to make her debut. She just went off about I did this, I did that, I was this, WWE this, and like you could just feel when Britt came out to do that confrontation, the crowd made it clear right then and there. Saraya is not the babyface in that story. It's gonna be Britt.
Yeah. Okay, fair.
That's just my opinion.
But that's a fair opinion, and I respect that.
Yeah, no, I respect yours too. I can see how it comes across like that, because Vince definitely forced a lot of different gimmicks on a lot of different people and babyface heel turns. Did you see the MJF promo?
Saw a little bit of it on Insta. Yeah, on Insta.
Okay, this promo specifically, right?
Yeah, I can't say enough about him. I'm loving everything that I'm loving MJF. He's if you don't love him, there's something wrong with you. You're not a fan of professional wrestling.
Well, that's not necessarily true. You can hate this man and be a fan of professional wrestling, because his job is to be hated. Think about this promo we just saw, Anthony. He says everyone talking about Takeshita, that he's the next big thing. You're good, kid, but you're not a generational talent. Brian, you treat me like a scumbag and these fans hate me. You think I became like some kind of twisted, sick person? You know, it's okay. No one really knows a man, and no man really knows himself truly until he meets adversity. In the beginning, the hottest girls in Long Island, the hottest girls that Long Island had to offer. And he says for lawsuits, let's just call this one Liz or something like that, Lynn, I don't even know. But he says that she was perfect. You know, she was perfect. He said to her, baby, let's go for a spin in my blue Camaro. I got to drive it. She got a little distracted. And once she finished up, I put that pedal to the metal and we hydroplaned and we went spinning off the road at 90 miles per hour. I had a telephone pole. I woke up tasting pennies in my mouth. I was covered in blood and I looked at my sweet Liv and she hit her head in the windshield, but she was still breathing. Want to know who I am, Dragon? I'm the type of guy who grabbed his body and switched seats with her so I would not get caught by the cop. History books do not care how you get the job done. You will be met with adversity that day, and you will not have the brains or the balls to know what to do. And there will be a match, and you will never come close to it, Brian, because I'm that scumbag, and I'm damn proud of it. What a great promo. To go from having the banger match you did, and now you just cut this like incredibly great.
Oh, he's great.
Beyond great. Beyond great. I said it earlier, I'll say it again. MJF's performance tonight is, in my opinion, the best overall performance on a TV show, minute to minute, segment to segment, that I've seen in the last 20 years.
Oh, yeah.
Includes Cold, that include like whatever, all those guys. I don't care. MJF tonight killed it in the ring, killed it on the promo, killed it on the run-in, killed it in the second promo, killed it in the work he did before the match started, and then he even hopped on the commentary table, dumped on Tony Schiavone, dumped on Excalibur, like hard, like Donkey Kong dumps on this
Jesus
guy.
Christ. But by the way, what I meant was like, if you don't at least have any respect for him, like, yeah, hate him because he's a heel, and give him
I
the
don't-
natural heat.
Yeah,
but
you can hate
respect
him, but I can agree with that. At this point,
Yeah.
a lot of people like tonight. I promise you this: a lot of the people that did not like MJF at all tonight, a lot of them, like you said, have gained respect for him and his work ethic and just unbelievable commitment to his character and just quality shit.
This kid, by the time he hits 30, he's going to be the biggest heel in the entire wrestling industry. That is the most insane thing I'm going to ever say, because it's true. This kid's going to be this kid's going up.
He's a superstar, man. Like I
Yeah.
said, man, this is the best champion in the world right now. He is the reason why professional wrestling is even interesting, not because of somebody else that I won't even name right now. I don't care. This is an AEW show, but MJF's the man, bro. He's the man right now. Did you see this match? Garcia Guevara Gauntlet.
No, I was trying to get Dave and Buster's to put it on, and
Dave
like, nah.
and Busters. All right, well, real quick, I'll read it off to you. Ricky Starks, Angelo Parker start things off with some right-handed shots. We get drop kicks. Fans cheer Ricky back into this until Angelo rolls Starks up for the cover kick out. Now Starks goes for the Rochambeau, but Angelo hits an eye gauge. Now Starks out of nowhere hits the spear. Now here comes Daddy Magic, who goes for the sneak attack, and Starks rolls up Daddy Magic for the quick 1, 2, 3. Now Daniel Garcia, Sammy Guevara come out, but who will get in the ring? He goes and pins all these guys. I mean, he pinned these two idiots in like, look at this. This was within like 30 seconds. All right? It was good shit. Garcia gets in the ring. They were playing mind games with him. It's a nice spear off the apron right there, sending Garcia to hell. Garcia then, he tried. He really did try. He slammed Ricky hard into the turnbuckle. Ricky now coming back with some chops. Goes for the spear. Garcia looks in, locks in the front guillotine hold. Ricky now showing some good strength by picking up Garcia. Counters it into a powerbomb. Garcia moments later with a superplex off the top rope. And then Ricky counters back with his own brain buster. Now Starks back to his feet. Both men on the apron trading shots. Garcia slaps Ricky, who then comes back with a spear on the apron, a fan and a lucha mask that looks like Jericho, gets a Judas effect basically on poor Starks. Garcia rolls him in the ring. He gets the 1, 2, 3. And there he is, the guy in the, you see, look at Jericho. He's even wearing an Acclaim t-shirt. Jericho doing his thing. And look at poor Ricky right there. Look at poor Ricky.
Yeah. Is it me, or is just Jericho like legit the best thing in all elite right under MJF?
Yeah, 100%. I can agree with that. Yeah, he makes it entertaining for me. I mean, listen, he hasn't been hitting as hard lately because I feel like the storyline is kind of like something like you mentioned earlier. You said forced. This feels like a very forced storyline because they have nowhere to go with Ricky. They have nowhere to go with Jericho because MJF's doing his own thing. There's not too many other titles available for any of these guys to go after. So they just threw them together. It's kind of crazy.
I would like to see another, don't get on me for this, but I would really like to see another.
Oh, God.
He
can't do it. He can't do it. He cannot go a show without saying those 3-letters. Go ahead.
No, I mean,
it's all you. You know what, Anthony? Go nuts.
Moxley and Jericho feud. Because those two,
oh my God,
you can't tell me that their two feuds that they had weren't great.
They were good, but like there's so many other people that Jericho should be working with right now. Like you wouldn't rather see a Jericho MJF feud over Jericho Moxley?
I would like to see that again.
That's the feud that I am dreaming of, and I'm hoping and I'm calling. If someone's going to take the title off MJF, it should be a legend like Jericho. One day, maybe next year.
Honestly, that would be great because like what you could do is have Jericho go on that losing streak still, and then next year just
look at this over here. Ricky over here wants to apparently retire Jericho. I like
you
Jericho.
kidding me?
I don't want Jericho to get killed. Miro is probably very angry right now, Ricky. Yeah, he'll probably kill poor Chris Jericho. Damn it.
Oh yeah.
Look at Ricky Starks, though. He's holding his jaw over there. That
Is that
Judas. He's
blood
really
on
selling
that?
that Judas effect, man. What a
Is that-
bum.
Oh God.
What a bum. Now we get an interview. Billy Gunn and the Acclaimed. Big night tonight, Renee says. But, specifically for you, Billy, you've been in the middle of all this the last few weeks. Gunn says, I care about all 4 of them. The choice I made comes as a team. I'm going to stay in the back and let them handle their business. Acclaim says, we are the people's choice, the people's voice. Stay in the back. We got this. Let's give the people what they want. Scissor me, daddy ass. Yeah. Okay.
I have a lot to say when we get to the match.
We're getting there. But
I'll get.
Match? Did you see this match?
I saw highlights of that. That looked incredible.
This was by far. Right now, I don't care what anybody says, and I'm gonna get shit for this, Ricky. That might have been match of the year.
Yeah.
The pure physicality and the way that Roosh and Danielson were just beating on each other relentlessly. Chops, shots, headbutts, kicks. They're just ramming each other's faces on everything they could find. My God.
Yeah, he's what Roosh needs to be.
Dude, this match was so good. This was the best match of the night, without a doubt. Like, forget about match of the year and all that crap right now. Without question, this was the best match of professional wrestling this week, right? Like, on all the
I
shows.
gotta watch that match.
Okay, he
like
hasn't
tomorrow.
seen it. Gianna Forever over here, Ricky over here. He saw it, and he even,
I saw
knows.
I saw highlights of it. I just gotta watch like the whole from start to finish. That's what I gotta watch.
Let's watch some screenshots right here. First of all, MJF is a genius because he goes to lock up Bryan Danielson in the room. He can't even get out of the room to make it to the match. So now MJF, he comes down to the ring in this sexy gear. He's got his leg wrapped up. He's all messed up. He can't even walk properly. And he gets in the ring and he starts yelling at Aubrey Edwards to start counting because Danielson's a loser. He's lazy and he can't even make it to the ring in time for his match. And, those are the rules. He starts screaming at her, count faster, you bum. Count faster. Count faster, you bum. It was crazy. It was crazy.
This kid is, I can't.
So then Danielson eventually makes it. Yeah, he's supposed to look like a pompous ass. It's fantastic. It's great. He's worse than Ric Flair. I love it. I never thought I would say anybody's worse than Ric Flair, but yes, MJF is worse than Ric Flair. He's doing things on a level of scumbag that we haven't seen since the 80s, and I like it. All right,
I'm gonna say it right now. I think he's better than a lot of the heels in the 80s.
Come on, man, stop it. He's not. Let's not even go there. He's on another level. He's competing on a different level. He's a different breed of wrestling fan. This guy knew what he wanted to do when he was 7 years old, man. Okay, me and MJF were at the same event together. I don't know if you knew this or not, but this is a true story. Me and MJF were both at the same event together at the Survivor Series first elimination chamber where Shawn Michaels came back to win the world championship. He was at that event live. And I know it for a fact that he has said this, that was the day he knew he was going to become a world champion. And he knew he was a generational talent. He knew it from that moment. And that's what you have to be what he is right now. You have to believe all the bullshit you're saying. And Ricky, that's why he's so damn good. He's so damn good. Bill to bill tonight, minute to minute, segment to segment, commentary, running around, interference, run in, this spot. This guy was all over the show tonight. All over the show. Tony Khan got his money's worth tonight. All right, but let's get into the match. Roosh with the stomps now all over Danielson. And Excalibur was basically trying to talk to MJF. MJF just shitted on him, dumping on Tony Schiavone, like calling him a piece of shit. He called him a fat piece of shit. Bryan Danielson with a boot to the face. Now Roosh for the snap German suplex and the flying knee to the face. MJF, shut up, Bryan will not survive this. It's over. It's over. It's done. His arm is dangling like a loose tooth. Roosh now slamming Brian on the steel chair. Taz, you're the only person in this booth who has any credibility at all. Tell these people here what shoulder injuries can do to you. Roosh with a drop kick to the side of Danielson's head, which, this match was just insane, man. That drop kick to the side of the head looks so vicious. Every shot was vicious. Bryan Danielson at this point was busted open. Roosh was there licking the blood. Aubrey had enough.
Oh my God.
She comes out, she breaks it up, chop to Danielson. Roosh breaks the count by rolling into the ring. Roosh with the 3 headbutts in a row drives Bryan Danielson into the barricade, shoulder first. Calls Tony an old fat prick. He says you can stutter and stammer all you want, you old fat prick. Roosh with the elbow, and Bryan is a bloody mess. Both men trading shots and chops on the apron. Bryan Danielson now beating the snot out of Roosh with a crazy amount of combos. And Roosh just sends Bryan flying down hard to the floor. Bryan bleeding everywhere. Hits the tope, now hits the running psycho knee, and now takes Roosh, places him in the ring. Hits the missile drop kick off the top rope. Both men exchanging stiff chops. The stiffest chops I've seen in a long time. Kicks all like the hardest kicks from Bryan and Roosh just going in. Really going to town, crazy stomps. Roosh was just stomping the shit out of this guy in the corner, just jumping and pouncing all over him like a fucking lion. So good. Roosh is so good. Bryan with another boot to the face. And again. Roosh with a forearm now goes for the insane straight jacket pile driver, which looked insane. Danielson kicks out. Danielson with another psycho knee. Covering a kick out. Both men trading shots, chops, headbutts, nonstop. These men have lost their minds, slapping the hell out of each other. Bryan with another psycho knee, and now the 1, 2, 3. Match is over. MJF making his way down to the ring to basically get involved again. There he is. Yet again, Anthony. He's back off the commentary table in the ring, laying out Bryan Danielson, putting him in this submission, trying to break his arm, man.
If people do not think that
no habla español. That's what MJF was saying tonight. No habla español. None. No habla.
If nobody thinks that this guy can hang with with Bryan Danielson, they are going to be completely wrong when they see this.
Oh, we know that. Look at the shape he's in. This kid's on another level.
First, that's the first thing. The second thing is MJF made, to me, again, from the highlights that I saw, the match was incredible. But MJF's commentary, to me, was the best thing about that match.
Yo, Ricky's not wrong. He's wearing the outfit, the Mabel outfit. That's kind of true. I mean, look at that thing. Yeah, that's great. He said he got it off StockX, I think. Limited edition or some shit. He's great, man.
I fucking love this guy.
Did you see this match?
Same highlights of it.
Okay, this match was another insane match. I wasn't really expecting a law firm. I thought it was going to be a lot of flippity dippity, nonsense. But it was flippity dippity nonsense. But they all did it in the right way. Everything meshed well. Kenny Omega looked awesome. The Top Flight looked awesome. AR Fox single-handedly kicked the Elite's ass tonight, all over the place, just wiping the floor with them. A beautiful sequence here for them doing that spike pile driver. Just great action, great match. I mean, look at that spot right there. Powerbomb into the blockbuster off the springboard jump from them. These guys are doing things. And even tonight, the Young Bucks, super impressive, doing shit I've never seen them do before. That springboard leap they did. This guy, AR Fox, was hitting everybody with a diamond cutter tonight.
I gotta say it.
Bang.
I gotta say it. There's certain tag teams that you could put the Elite with, and their matches just flow.
Dude, these guys stole the show
beautiful
tonight almost. I mean, you could argue that this was the better match because they didn't really make any mistakes. And I think these guys could have a 60-minute triple threat Iron Man match. Imagine that. Triple threat Iron Man, or 3-on-3 Iron Man match.
Yeah, like a 6-man Iron Man.
Yeah, that would be crazy. And then
my God,
the final score would be 47 to 42 or some crazy shit like that. 50 to 49.
But it's insane to me. You can't, when you watch these guys wrestle, they're impressive.
They're more than impressive, man. They've been doing this a long time. They're masters at their craft. They know what they're doing. And Dante Martin, AR Fox, and his brother, Dante's brother, they're great, man. They're the future of this business. They're going to be tag team champions. They're probably going to be trios tag team champions. And I got to see more before I can say more. But how about this guy Hook? Do you see this guy Hook being on a world champion level one day?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you
probably needs a mouthpiece though. Probably needs a mouthpiece.
Yeah, because this guy doesn't really say anything. But get him a mouthpiece.
How sick would it be if, let's just say for hypothetical reasons, Paul Heyman's done with WWE next year. Oh, hypothetical, right? He just doesn't renew his contract, and he decides that he's going to do Taz a favor. He says, I'm going to come to AEW, and I'm going to be your son's manager. And then you get like Paul Heyman, Hook, and Taz going after MJF.
You want to know how sick those promos between MJF?
Imagine the pop Paul Heyman would get if you
Paul
hear
Heyman
all of a sudden, ladies and gentlemen,
my name is Paul. It's like those promos would be
pop.
money.
They would. It wasn't bad. It was short and sweet. Stokely's a really good talker. He's getting interviewed. They're asking how everybody in the firm is. He said, everybody in the firm is good. There's no problems. The only problem we have is Hook. Everyone is moaning because of Hook. And then Hook shows up. Says, hey, buddy, I was just talking about you. Hook grabs him and says, be cautious with those words, sir. And then they're asking him, basically she was yelling at Hook, hey, let go of Hook. You're going to hurt you. Let go of Stokely. You're going to hurt him. You're going to hurt him. Do you need help? And then Stokely's like, yeah, get medical. He's holding his arm. Get medical. They tell us on Rampage we're going to see Jungle Boy, Jack Perry. We're going to see and hear from Mark Briscoe on Rampage, which is awesome.
Did he get a contract?
I don't know. Maybe. I hope so. Be nice.
Because I never saw a post about it.
We're also going to see Ruby Soho versus Marina Shafir. And I haven't seen Shafir in a while. She's actually coming out with Vicky Guerrero. So I just met Vicky recently for the first time, and she's pretty cool. So I hope she gets more TV time then. We're going to get Blackpool Combat Club versus Kip Sabian, the Butcher and the Blade. Sounds good on paper, but, there's your boy. You missed him, right? There he is. What do you think? There he is. You're going to get him on Rampage. You wanted him, you got him. Here it is. You happy? How do you feel about this match? Your boy Moxley now fighting Butcher and the Blade and Kip Sabian. How do you feel about that?
I don't know if you know this, though. Hold on. I don't know if you know this. The guy, I think it's Butcher. His real name is Andy.
Andy what? Andy Sandberg?
Andy, I don't remember his last name. I think it's Williams. I don't know.
All right.
He used to play guitar in a band called Every Time I Die.
Did that band make any songs that are good?
They had like a 20 song. Jesus Christ, that band's been around since I was like 15.
Oh wow, so it's an old band.
They broke up like sometime last year.
I bet you know more about bands than you do wrestling.
Yeah, kind of.
Maybe you should do a show called Anthony Loves Bands.
You want to know what's funny? I was actually talking about that with a friend of mine.
There you go.
Do interviews with bands and,
Yeah, you could do it. You could do both.
Yeah.
You could do both. So now we get into the main event. Acclaim versus the Guns. Caster with arm drag tag to Bowens, who gets a few shots. Now another tag, and Acclaim working well early on with the scissor. Meet Timbers and Austin Gunn as the Acclaimed scissor here, scissor there. They're scissoring while we're in the main event for the World Tag Team titles. And maybe that's why they lost the World Tag Team titles tonight, Anthony. Because they're too busy worrying about scissoring and bullshitting and cutting promos while they're walking to the ring than actually kicking ass. Back from break, the Guns are in control, working on Max Caster. Austin and Colton Gunn just swarming Max, staying all over him as Bowens can only watch. Bowens finally tagged in, comes in hot, rocks the ass boys all over the ring. Big time miscommunication. Bowens sends Austin flying into Max, who clotheslines him. Bowens then with the super kick. Now Bowens and Austin going at it. Big right hand, knocked the hell out by Bowens. Austin Gunn now seasonal referee. The referee basically got knocked out during this match. All right. Now Bowens, Austin going at it. Austin, they're going for the titles because they want to try to, get a cheap shot in on Bowens. Gunn comes down. Billy Gunn does come down to the ring to try to stop all this from happening. Ends up taking the title from Colton Gunn. I thought we were going to see a turn. I thought he was going to hold Bowens. We didn't get that. He didn't turn. He ends up eating the shot from his own son. Now the Acclaimed working on Austin Gunn, slam down hard. Now the mic drop, but there's no referee. Max going out of the ring to ref the referee up finally. Bowens covers Austin. Colton pulls Bowens off the cover. Now Colton nails Bowens with the title, and Austin picks up the 1, 2, 3, and the Gun Club. The Ass Boys are now your AEW World Tag Team Champions. Max Caster is devastated. There's the title shot from Colton. Beautiful title shot. Bowens took it, and he's knocked the hell out. And the Ass Boys are your new. Look at these fans. Look at these fans, Anthony. These fans look devastated. Look at the look on that guy's face.
I mean,
look at the look on that guy's face.
You had to see it coming after last week. After that promo last week, you had to see it coming.
It was good. I like this, man. It was a nice way to put a rub over on the Ass Boys right away and elevate them early in the year. We elevated them early in the year. We didn't wait till Revolution. We didn't wait till summertime. We elevated the Gun Boys tonight.
I mean, I would have loved. Okay. Like I said, I don't know if you saw it in the chat, but I would have rather had seen the turn at Revolution. Like, okay, they win the titles tonight, and then Billy Gunn tries to like get them back into a groove, and then at Revolution, that's when they make the turn. That's when they should have made the turn, in my opinion.
Okay, you got another name for a show right there from Ricky. It says Rants with Ant.
Yeah, I saw that.
I like that. That's not bad. Jakey Bakey trying to be funny over here, saying Bowens is usually doing the drilling.
Yeah,
the nailing.
I saw that.
Okay. And I agree, Ricky. This was an absolute great booking. It was one of the best decisions they made in a long time. I love how it just, like I said, instantly elevates another tag team to that status. And, tag team division in AEW is looking good. It's looking strong. Future's bright. We got young tag team champions tonight. This match was a banger. Would you have done things differently?
Yeah. I mean, I would have waited for the turn.
Yeah, but the double turn's going to come. Don't you get it now? Anthony, you're going to get to see the double turn because now the Acclaimed don't have the titles, right? But they still have Billy Gunn. Revolution comes, rematch time, but now Billy Gunn, his sons are the World Tag Team Champions. He doesn't have to do anything anymore. They have the titles. So now he's going to basically just screw the Acclaimed at Revolution. And then Guns are going to retain. And now they're going to have to go on this whole another story arc where now it's going to be the Acclaimed versus the Ass Boys, but with Billy Gunn. That's where I think they're headed with it. The delayed turn. So this way he sets his kids up to be champs for a while. Because once Acclaimed loses that rematch, they're no longer number one contender.
But then what do you do?
Shit again.
But then what do you do with the Acclaim from here?
They earn their title shot again down the road. They have to beat a couple of tag teams or whatever and earn the title shot again. But in the meantime, you elevate the Gun Club. They were defending champions. They won the belts. They defended against the Acclaimed. They beat Butcher and Blade. They beat whoever the hell, just throw like 4 or 5 tag teams at them in a row that they beat. And then you set up the rematch with the Acclaimed.
But now here's my question.
Go for it. What is your question?
Which I want your opinion on.
Hold on. We have a giveaway alert. What's the giveaway alert, Gilch? Go ahead, Ant. What's your opinion?
Now, would you want to see them do?
I'm scratching my back. This is weird. I don't know what I'm doing tonight. I'm out of it, man. Go ahead. Give us your opinion.
Well, this is what I want. I want your opinion on this. Would you want to see the Guns do the same thing that Jericho's doing with Ricky? Or not Jericho. That MJF is doing with Brian. With Brian, like a gauntlet, and they have to win against all of those tag teams to get another shot at them at like a at a all out or All In, whatever the hell, or a pay-per-view, Full Gear.
Maybe. Gilch is talking about a giveaway alert. I don't know what he wants to give away. He wants to give away more shit. What do we have here? All right, we got this. I'm not giving this away, though. I like this one. This is David LaGreca getting beat up by Thunder Rosa. Not giving that away. All right. What else do we got over here? Oh, we do got a few of these. One of these is yours, Anthony, by the way.
Oh.
One of these is yours. And we have quite a few of them. What else do we got? Yeah, see, that one's signed too. They're all signed, obviously. Another one.
I gotta get a picture frame.
Yeah, I got one for you, man. Avi, I got one for you. I got one for Gilch. I got one for Dave. I got one for Jay. I got one for How you doing? How you doing?
Well,
got one,
yeah.
Got one to give away. And then who's this? Who's this guy? Oh, yeah, that's mine. I'm not giving that away because it says Savage on it. All right, that's on Mr. Ken Anderson. Look, another Enzo. We got another Enzo. A lot of Enzos. One of those is yours.
All right.
Gilch, which one are we giving away? Do you want the one from the weekend, the Chris Masters? Is that what he's talking about?
Yes, an Enzo one.
We got a Tommy Dreamer one. And an Enzo one? I think we should save the giveaway for when there's more people in here. Right now, you're the only one in here. So, okay, you're the winner of the giveaway, Gilch. Congratulations. Congratulations on winning. I'm not giving this one away. That's mine. That's Snitsky.
Oh, yeah, that's the one that you got.
Yep. I do have a Chris Masters one to give away. All right, we got Chris Masters right there. We'll be giving that away. I don't know when, but we'll figure it out. We're gonna announce more giveaways. Maybe we'll make a tradition. And
Yeah,
maybe
good point.
Maybe we'll have giveaway. Maybe we'll have giveaway Tuesdays or something, or every month we do a giveaway or something like that.
Well, what's
if we do Tuesdays, we'll run out of shit to give away.
What stream do you get the most views on? Raw
What?
or
what'd you say?
How many? What's your biggest? How do I fucking say?
What's the best show right now?
Yeah,
Probably NXT.
so that's when we should do that. We should
My
do that
NXT,
on.
the NXT shows lately have bbeen murdering it. Like yesterday, we had up to 15 people watching us at one time, and overall, I think the show had 220 views or something overall.
That's
It's better
what we
than
should-
Raw. It's doing better than AEW, that's for sure.
Then that's when I think we should do them. We should do a giveaway on NXT.
Look at that. Look what he said. He said Gianna said the Acclaimed and Action Andretti trios champions. I kind of like that.
Ooh, yeah.
All right.
I'm in agreement with that one.
Jakey Bakey, maybe Jakey Bakey, we should just give one to him. Jakey Bakey, you want an Enzo autograph? Jakey Bakey, if you want an Enzo autograph, all you got to say is yes. No? Oh, man, you fucked up. You fucked up, Jakey Bakey. Could have did it. Could have had it. All right, anyway, I wanted to keep this show under an hour. It looks like we're actually going to do it. We managed to get through all of Dynamite. It's kind of easy to get through all of Dynamite when it's just me and you.
Yeah.
But tonight, overall, Dynamite was a banger. Thumbs up. So far, best show of the week. Best matches. For me, the match of the night was 100% Bryan Danielson and Roosh. They tore the house down. And I don't know how anybody could even try to have a match after that match.
Tony Khan needs to. I think.
Dude, give Tony Khan some props because then
No,
they
hold
were
on.
always bashing on Tony.
No,
gotta give him
I'm
some
not.
props,
I'm
man.
not. I'm not.
The
I
last
was-
3 weeks have been fire, bro.
I was actually not going to bash on him. What I was going to say was, I think
You're
he's
quick.
starting-
You're quick to fire him. You're quick.
Mm-mm-mm.
Not tonight.
I think Tony Khan's starting to find his stride.
Okay. I like that. I like
You
that
know-
answer. Showing some respect to Tony Khan, as
Yeah.
you should.
Yes.
Tony Khan's the man, dude. Great job by Tony Khan and everybody that works at AEW. And what else do I want to say? This is Wrestling with Savage. You've been watching AEW. We appreciate all of you being here, all one of you. John Gilcher, get your ass into bed. Go to work early tomorrow so we can go have dinner with the tribal chief. Our tribal chief. All right. Anthony, I'm having dinner with Alpha tomorrow. It's going to be hype.
Yep.
I'm hyped, man. Fucking hyped.
That's awesome.
It is awesome. Everybody, thank you for watching Wrestling with Savage. And everybody have a good night, man, and God bless. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next week for Monday Night Raw. I'm sure I'll have a couple of videos over the weekend, but we'll see you guys next time right here on Wrestling with Savage. What are you doing?
I'm excited.
Nice stuff.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, Pride say you live by the champ. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. SmackDown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. What?
Wrestling with Savage begins now.